India is home to 41% of the world's poor. More than 75% of these poor live in villages. Tribals and Dalits make up the majority of this poor. And so, a partnership came into place. To change the picture, different livelihoods were introduced to women across the region, largely through women's groups.
We have conceived poverty as a function of class, caste and gender. And the intersection of these class, caste and gender, definitely women's are the most underprivileged section.
To unleash any kind of change, the first step was to ensure that there was at least enough food in each home.
If we have to break this cycle of poverty, we should work towards improving the agricultural productivity, improving the possibilities for employment for them in the areas where they live.
हमने बताया कि तुम्हारा श्री विधि धान के खेती करो। एक एकड़ में हमारा 4-5 क्विंटल धान कटाई करें तो का फसल देखी ना तो 17 भाई किसान बना फिर जुड़ गए।
The community was also encouraged to move away from chemical farming into organic methodologies in some areas.
प्रदान संस्था से भैया लोग हमको गाइडेंस दिए कि ये रसायन खाद से जमीन कड़ा होता है, इसमें जो किचुआ रहते हैं वो भी खत्म हो जाते हैं, इसलिए आप जैविक खाद डालो।
The women in the area were shown how to make organic fertilizers and pesticides using locally sourced material. Along with improving agriculture, the project introduced vegetable cultivation in some areas. And critical issue in success of all these initiatives was ensuring access to water in regions that often struggle with the uncertainty of the monsoon. The community tapped into government schemes like the MNREGS to build ponds and ensure year-round water supply. The change was the way they propelled the scheme forward. In other areas, enterprises like poultry farming were introduced to supplement income.
The smallholder poultry model has proved that it is possible for small farmers and villagers to be a part of this growing industry and compete with big farmers and integrators.
जो आपने काम किया है नर्मदा महिला संघ ने वो अद्भुत किया है, अद्वितीय किया है। अरे 10-10 रुपए आप बचा के बूंद बूंद से आपने गागर भर दी और अब सागर के समान स्वरूप होने वाला है। अब मैं टर्नओवर देख रहा था, करोड़ों रुपए का, एक 10-10 रुपए बचा के ही 100 नहीं 125 करोड़ कितने इकट्ठे किए। पूरे मध्य प्रदेश में मुर्गी पालन का जो काम होता है वो कितने रुपयों का है, तो लगभग 500 करोड़ रुपए का काम मुर्गी पालन में पूरे प्रदेश में होता है। उनमें से 125 करोड़ रुपए के मुर्गी पालन का काम यहाँ की 1000 मेरी बहनें करके दिखाती हैं।
Both initiatives gave the women a chance to contribute to the family income and a sense of empowerment. And this showed tangible change in the lives of the community as hunger vanished and choice crept into their lives. With a level of food security, the women were able to focus on other changes in the community, like creating access to drinking water in every home. The women started addressing other gaps in the system. And through all these interventions, the entire village, the whole community was completely transformed.
अब हम लोगों का बोलने का सुधार हो गया, एक दूसरे से, हमसे बड़े भी हैं उनसे भी बोलने का हैबिट बन गया, बहुत अच्छा से बात कर लेते हैं, बैठ लेते हैं। पहले डरते थे दीदी, घर से नहीं निकलते थे।
हम पहले सोचते थे कि शायद मैं अगर घर में हूँ तो मेरे से ही दुख जुड़ा है, मेरे नसीब में ही ऐसा है, मेरी किस्मत में ही लिखा हुआ है। जब हम बाहर निकलने लगे और महिलाओं से जुड़ने लगे तो सभी के मन से, सभी के दिल से जब दुख आने लगा तो हम सोचते थे कि ये तो हम सबके ऊपर है।
Other training sessions held through the program exposed the women to their rights on a host of other issues.
बाइयां जितना काम करती है उसको एक-एक पत्थर अपन इधर रखते जाएं।
The reality in these regions is that women do much of the work but have few economic rights. In spite of their contributions, most women don't own land. Almost none inherit wealth.
हम लोग ने ये सोचा कि हम लोग ऐसा क्यों नहीं करें कि हमारे पति के नाम पे 2 एकड़ जमीन है तो 1 एकड़ हमारे नाम पे भी होना चाहिए।
For women like Meena, even making these demands is an important first step in the journey towards economic equality. Soon women battled the patriarchal belief that women should not participate in the political process and started attending local government meets like the Gram Sabha. And so change has started. Women have found the strength to raise their voice, fight for justice and demand their rights. We have some happy endings, but we need many more.